Dear students, welcome to Savonia Start Online. During the next 10 minutes, you will be listening to 3 speeches, especially made for you. We will start with a welcome speech by our president, Mrs. Mervi Pitkaren, and our director of internationality, Mrs. Virpi Laukinen.
Dear new students, I'm president of Savonia University of Applied Sciences, Mervi Pitkaren, and I warmly welcome you to study in our international degree programs.
And I am Virpi Laukinen. I'm Director of Internationality in Savonia, and also on my behalf, I warmly welcome you to study here. We have 4 international degree programs, and during your studies here, you will learn to be a strong professional in engineering or business or healthcare. Another important aspect in your studies is that you will be studying in multicultural groups. This will be an important asset for you when you will enter your future work life.
In our region, here in Kuopio and its surroundings, we are happy to have international students. Savonia is planning to increase the amount of international degree programs. We are also developing new ways to help you students to find internship places in companies in this area. This way, we believe that many of you will also find a future workplace and stay here after your studies.
We have noticed that having an internship or practical training here in our area, it will help you a lot if you want to get a job after your studies here in our area. Another important thing to integrate in Finnish society is that you would learn at least some Finnish language. Therefore, we strongly recommend that you will utilize the possibilities to study Finnish either here in the campus or also outside campus.
You have started your studies in a very challenging time, as we still have restrictions related to COVID-19 pandemic. For those of you who are already here in Finland and join the lessons here on the campus, we have a strong recommendation to use face mask and maintain safe distances and good hand hygiene. Together, we can make our campus a safe place to study.
And there are also a lot of you students who have not been yet able to come to Finland to join our contact lessons. We, of course, strongly recommend that you will come to Finland as soon as it is possible. That is when you get your residence permits and are able to organize your traveling. However, we will organize also possibility to follow lectures remotely for those who are still abroad. These arrangements will now be organized until end of this year. And we hope that next year, in year 2022, the situation will be much better and we can get back to the normal learning arrangements.
Savonia has a strong vision to be a great place to learn. We built it together with you. We also have a beautiful nature around us and versatile possibilities for leisure time hobbies. We wish that you enjoy your studies in Savonia and that you also enjoy your life in Kuopio city.
Yes, also from my behalf, welcome or tervetuloa, as we say here in Finland. I hope you have a great and safe academic year.
Next, we will have a speech by the Executive Director of Savonia Student Union, Juha Asikainen.
Hello, new international students. I'm Juha Asikainen and I will take this mask away because we use masks when we can't ensure safety distances here at campus. But now, when I'm speaking alone to this camera, I won't wear the mask, so you will hear me better. So, I'm Juha Asikainen, the Executive Director of the Student Union here at Savonia. And on behalf of the Student Union, I would like to warmly welcome you to study at Savonia. Student Union is also known as Savotta. and we offer a remarkable amount of local, regional and national benefits for students and our members. Student Union speaks up for students' rights, financial and social rights in Finland. We represent students in matters of education and studies towards Savonia. The Student Union also coordinates and develops tutor activities at Savonia. The Sykettä Sport Services is also part of our activities. We run also 2 campus cafes here at Mikrokatu campus, and the cafes are called Cafe Savotta and Parent Cafe Savotta. On daily basis, one could say that Student Union is here to make your study time in Savonia a bit easier, much funnier, and a lot cheaper. During this pandemic, it's a pleasure to see glimpses of hope and faith in the future. I see it in your students and also in the people waiting for you here on campus. We will be again able to meet our fellow students over a cup of coffee and board games to chat and to be together. In all its simplicity, it is the best possible time during your studies. Being together creates interaction, and interaction is the basis for the growth and development of the community of the university. Community is at its best, a variety of events and activities, mutual trust and sharing of things. Being together that accepts and draws on diversity. Welcome to study with us at Savonia. I hope this will be a memorable period of time as a student in Savonia and in Finland. Study, enjoy, and have fun. See you at campuses. Bye.
Last but not least, a speech by Chenji Hao. He is a Savonia alumni and our current Global Educations Officer.
Hello everyone, my name is Chenji Hao. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all to Savonia and Finland. Currently, I'm the Global Education Officer at Savonia, but many years ago I also studied BBA here. After Savonia, I did my master in University of Gothenburg, and I worked for Volvo, and then 5 years as a project manager in multinational consulting firm called Ducker Worldwide in Shanghai, with business in Detroit, London, Paris, Berlin, and Bangalore. And then another 5 years running my own consulting business and international sales and a marketing firm in Shanghai and Beijing. Now I'm back to Savonia at the position of Global Education Officer. I'm responsible for education export by using knowledge, experience, and the network I have developed from the past. In this opening ceremony, it takes me back to 16 years ago, my first year studying Savonia. To be very honest, it was very challenging at the beginning. Everything was so different compared to my hometown in Shanghai. After a couple of weeks of struggling, I realized the situation doesn't change by itself. Then I decided that I have to change myself to live with the situation. Then I tried to be more open and try to communicate with people, no matter they were local people or the people from the other country, although my English was not good at the beginning. And in fact, nobody spoke perfect English. The key idea is to talk and to know each other. I also try to change the way of study. Probably you know that in a very typical Chinese way, the teacher feed the knowledge piece by piece to students, which was a very passive way. But here in Finland, we were more encouraged to be self-responsible and study actively and independently. And meanwhile, teacher gives the framework of knowledge and the necessary guidance. During the 4-year study, I knew the people and the environment. I developed a way of thinking and learning. And also, I built my local network. And it sounds maybe useless in the short run, but it is fundamental and definitely unlocks many potentials from a long-term perspective. If looking at 15 or 16 years personal development that I have mentioned earlier in the speech. So try to be curious about the people, try to make new friends, be responsible and independent for the study, seize the day and seize the golden years of university life studying from Savonia. Push your limit and unlock your potential. Again, We're so happy you made the decision to join us. So welcome and see you around our campus.
Thank you for watching Savonia Start Online. We wish you all the best for the start of your studies.